In accordance with the enabling law, the Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence before all other members of the university, and when he is present, shall preside at all meetings of the congregation held for conferring degrees, and at all meetings of convocation. The Pro-Chancellor shall, in relation to the university, take precedence before all other members of the university except the Chancellor, and except the Vice-Chancellor when acting as chairman of congregation or convocation, and except the Deputy Vice-Chancellor when so acting. The Pro-Chancellor shall, when he is present, be the chairman at all meetings of the council. Consequently, the Vice-Chancellor shall take on the role of the Chancellor as he is not present. I now call on the Vice-Chancellor to act in the position of the Chancellor of the university, His Royal Eminence, Alhaji Dr. Abubakar Umar Gabai El-Kanemi, CFR, Shehu of Borno, to constitute this assembly as a congregation for the purpose of conferring degrees, diplomas, awarding certificates, and for presenting special prizes. Distinguished audience, it is my pleasure to invite the Chancellor of the university, Your Royal Eminence, Alhaji Dr. Abubakar Umar Gabai El-Kanemi, CFR, Shehu of Borno, to constitute this assembly as a congregation for the purpose of conferring degrees, awarding certificates, diplomas, and for presenting special prizes. Chancellor, sir.
I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the University of Lagos for the purpose of conferring degrees, awarding diplomas and certificates, and announcing special prizes. The university will confer its degrees on and award its diplomas and certificates to the students of the faculties of engineering, law, and management sciences who were successful in the examinations held in the 2023-2024 session. The university will also announce special prizes in respect of the students of these faculties who have distinguished themselves in specific fields.
The Vice-Chancellor will now revert to our original role, having acted as the Chancellor for this purpose. It is my pleasure to invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Folashade Tolulope Ogunshola, OON, FAS, to present our address.
The visitor, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Development Services, Professor Ayodele Ashenua, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Management Services, Professor Lucien Chukwu, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Academics and Research, Professor Bolanle Obo, the Acting Librarian, Professor Yetunde Zaid, the Provost, College of Medicine, Professor Ademola Oremosu, visiting vice-chancellors from other unit schools. This morning, we have 2,026 graduating students of the faculties of engineering, law, and management sciences. They will be admitted to their degrees, while in the afternoon, graduating students of the faculties of basic medical sciences, clinical science, administration, and the executive Master of Business Administration will be conferred on graduates of the School of Postgraduate Studies and the University of Lagos Business Schools, respectively. The highlight of the day will be the recognition of the officers who have distinguished themselves in scholarship, made groundbreaking discoveries, or contributed significantly to academic and societal development. This year, we have the privilege of honoring two men and a woman who have shown that integrity, hard work, and service to the nation honorary degree of Doctor of Science. We are very honored that these three personalities accepted our recognitions. Unfortunately, Dr. Okonjo-Iweala will be unable to attend in person this year, but we will confer on her at the next year's conference. 705 with 3 faculties. We have a total of 189 first-class degrees. We have 126 in second-class upper, 149 in second-class lower, 47 in third class, and 7 past degrees. In management sciences, we have, aside from our 125 first classes, 557 second class upper, and 235 in second class lower, 65 in third class, and 7 in past degree. I want to use this opportunity to thank the members of Senate, the staff and stakeholders who remain focused to the integrity and responsibility of our staff. To international and national competitions, trainings and internships, and developed more spaces to improve the environment of learning. Our most significant achievements as a university in 2024 includes the University of Lagos being one of the 7 unipods to be spread across different universities in Nigeria in the Timbuktu initiative of the UNDP. Timbuktu is an ambitious project to unleash and harness the creative and innovative potential of African youths and spark a startup revolution across Africa. The hub to be located in UNILAG will be one on artificial intelligence, and the project is expected to be completed by the second quarter of 2025. It is no longer news that we have launched the electric buses. 8 of them have been launched, and 2 more will soon join them. And later on, we expect to have even more buses. Part of the beauty of this is that they are zero emission, and then the services are offered at an affordable rate of 100 naira. Our global connections continue to blossom as our students continue to excel in the competitive recruitment process of Bank of America. Currently, there are 2 of them, or 3 of them, in the United States, who I believe were part of this set, who have left, and are now have now been employed permanently as permanent members of staff of Bank of America. Innovation Challenge, STEM Bootcamp for Girls, Tech Skills Marketplace, and also training of our faculty. The workshop on innovation focused on the future of education with the increasing access to artificial intelligence. 30 academic staff from all faculties discussed not only the ethical use of AI tools in teaching and learning, but how to incorporate AI in their teaching. So we expect to see differences as we move forward. We also hosted the 4th edition of our International Week with the theme, Inclusive Digital Transformation and the University Promise. We had here over 30 universities from the UK, US, Europe, and Africa, and the gathering served as a pivotal platform for discussions on digital innovation and keyed into our central vision to fully automate this university. This drive has also been fully supported by Mr. Fola Adeola, one of the awardees, and we are very grateful. The university launched its Teaching and Learning Academy in collaboration with the University of Warwick, which saw the participation of 28 faculty on improving pedagogy and improving learning outcomes. Our NITDA hub continues to serve as a bridge between academia, industry, startups, and investors, driving innovation and entrepreneurship in Nigeria. The hub aligns with the Sustainable Development Goals, emphasizing inclusivity, empowerment, and technical excellence. It co-hosted the 4th International Conference on Artificial Intelligence and Robotics with the Machine Intelligence and Robotics Group of the University of Lagos, which brought together 572 participants from 14 countries across 4 continents to explore the transformative role of AI in the industrialization of medicine in sub-Saharan Africa. As part of our enhancement of global competitiveness, we also had the Institute of African Diaspora Studies organize its annual PhD thesis competition. And for the first time, the prize was won by a non-Nigerian, Dr. Jacob Katusmusilime, a postdoctoral research fellow at Makerere Institute in Uganda, would be winning the challenge. The team was supervised and trained by Dr. Peter Amma of Department of Finance and comprised of students from various disciplines: finance, accounting, economics, and mass communication. We had Tomiwa Akingbade, Pelumi Erota, Aishat Adigon, Francis Ogundokun, Peace Inachi, and Pamela Okoye. Another set of students also came tops at the CFA Ethic Challenge: Tobiloba Olaiwola, Chukudi Anthony, Zainab Oladipo, Idongiset Daniel, and Bolaji Shehu from the faculties of Management Science and the Faculty of Social Sciences. Our students were very impressive as they showcased their dedication to honing their skills and gaining international exposure through their participation in over 50 entrepreneurship competitions across different countries like Rwanda, Kenya, Morocco, and South Africa. In the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Summit recently held also strengthens the reputation of the University of Lagos brand. Precious Ozegbe of the Department of Accounting and Oluwa pending their completion of their degrees. They subsequently resumed as junior analysts at the World Bank in Washington, D.C. Temitope Olamide Jinodu of the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering and Damilare Adeyemo of the Department of Computer Science won the first prize in the Disaster Resilient Communication track at the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers Region 8 in Bari, Italy, which held in November 2024. And they have continued to excel and attended 4 competitions at various times across the country. A total of our 9 students came tops in 3 different categories. Our staff also made waves during the year. And UNILAG has consistently done well in the area of research, with the College of Medicine being a significant contributor. This year, we attracted over 4 billion naira worth of research grants in various currencies. We are grateful to the federal government also for removing research grants, which is a third-party fund, from the Treasury single account, and this has removed bottlenecks for grants administration. It has pledged to construct a new building for the School of Postgraduate Studies worth about 4.5 billion. He also committed to building a student hostel worth 2.5 billion. And he's committed also to building staff housing worth over 7.5 billion. In addition, he's endowing a chair. The building of the Student Experience Center, donated by Mr. Gbajabiamila, has commenced, and we look forward to its completion this year. This will provide a state-of-the-art house for the Students' Union when it is fully meetings and collaborations. Recently, we got a boost for ICT infrastructure from the Federal Ministry of Education for our newly instituted multi-purpose computer lab for teaching, learning, and CBT examinations. In honor of Dr. Justus Olukayode Shonuga, one of the early lecturers in the Department of Civil Engineering, we received a donation of the Mic Plus software classroom lab kits for use by students that are in water-related departments within the University of Lagos. And our alumni continue to support us. We thank Pastor Tunde Bakari, who donated solar power to the Faculty of Law, which now is the first building to be powered by solar energy on the campus. We are grateful to him and use this opportunity to call on other alumni to do the same. Adopt your faculty. The 1984 set of alumni furniture and awarded scholarships worth 200,000 each to 6 indigent students who were excelling in class. The computer science alumni 91 set also donated to 4 students. Mr. Kola Additional of Sahara Energies, Management Sciences and Social Sciences will particularly benefit, though all students are welcome. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, finally, as we eagerly anticipate you to throw away fear, I want you to embrace life, to push all those boundaries, to do more than you normally do. If you have an idea, do it. So I want you to explore, to dream, to discover. Whatever you plan, start. Go out and live your best life. Once again, I congratulate you one and all, and I ask that the Lord continue to bless you and bless the works of your hands. I thank you all for your attention.
It is my pleasure to call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Management Services, Professor Lucian Obinachukwu, to invite the visiting Vice-Chancellors to present their goodwill messages.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to invite visiting Vice-Chancellors who are present to felicitate with the University of Lagos on this occasion of our 55th Convocation ceremonies to deliver their goodwill messages. Chancellor, sir, this morning we have 2 universities. We also have all the way from Edo State, the acting Vice-Chancellor, Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, Professor Obo Samuel.
Chancellor, sir, it is my pleasure to invite the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the University Governing Council.
The Chancellor of the University of Lagos, the Vice-Chancellor, members of the Governing Council, members of the management team, deans of faculties, parents of these beautiful and handsome graduating students and the graduating students themselves, good morning. I stand here this morning to welcome you all on behalf of the University Governing Council to this very auspicious occasion. To me, it is a great delight because decades back, I was a student of this university, and particularly the Faculty of Law. And today, I stand before you by grace and providence as the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Governing Council. Meaning that by the grace of God, these young ones among you, in the nearest future, some of you will mount this podium. Because according to Abraham Lincoln, he said, upon the subject of education, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject which we, as people, should engage in. A cord that binds all of us, and that is the portal that we have passed through, which is the University of Lagos, which is second to none. The University of Lagos is an arbiter of distinction among global universities. It is also the university of first choice and the nation's pride. We all know about how this university came into being. And to some of our guests, let me say this, that it was the first university to be fully established by an act of parliament, that is, federally owned university in 1962. Aristotle posited that the root of education is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Hard work, diligence, industry, that is what we expect of you. I want you, we have 3 faculties gathered here this morning. The Faculty of Engineering, the Faculty of Business Sciences, the Faculty of Law. Let me say this most humbly. Law was the first profession established by God. Every other profession derives its authority and rules and heritage from law. Anybody who wants to argue, when you look at the Bible, it's only the book of Judges you have. You don't have the book of engineers. Well, anybody who wants to argue can look at the Bible. But what am I saying? What am I saying? This university today, we are giving you your passports. Whether it is engineering, whether it is business, whether it is law. You apply for your passport. But the passport, you can't use it to travel except you obtain a visa. I'm talking from experience, and as your father, the certificates we are to give you this morning constitute your passports. But you cannot travel with your international passport except you obtain the visa. The visa you are to obtain, you will apply for the visa yourself. At times, you acquire the visas yourself. What am I saying in effect? Practical knowledge. You have to merge the practical aspect of whatever you have gained here with the theoretical aspect. I want to advise you, go and read that book by Cormac, titled, What They Do Not Teach at Harvard Business School. I've read it over and over, and I still read it. I want to plead with you, because in times like this, you need to be yourselves. You need to re-engineer yourselves. You need to reactivate yourself. You need to dream dreams. You need to think across the box, within the box, and outside the box. You need to think of how you are going to earn a living by yourselves. I'm not saying that a good number of us, a good number of you will not be employed, but think of how you are going to be employers. And God is going to be with you. The University of Lagos is a very creative one. It was amazing when we went to the exhibition center 2 days ago, what our students in the faculties of engineering and others, what they are doing, performing arts, how creative they are. And I was advising the Vice-Chancellor and members of the management team that henceforth, let us start encouraging these students from in-house. And what do I mean? How do I mean? From now, any one of you who has been able to make or create an invention, university must start giving you something. It's not a question of you just doing it and we are not appreciating it. And the council is appreciating it. The council is also encouraging the university. Now this leads us to the paramountcy of alumni associations all over the world. We are pleading with you that as you become graduates of the University of Lagos today, our national chairman is still coming to welcome you. But let me give you an idea of what alumni associations represent worldwide. It is through them that blood is injected into the veins of universities and tertiary institutions nowadays. No government anywhere can do it alone. And I've recommended, and I'm still recommending to you, a book authored by leading authors in the world titled How to Rebuild the Collapsing Portals of Institutions and What Alumni Associations Can Do, enhancing the role of alumni in the growth of higher institutions. They gave some nuggets, including building mutually beneficial and enduring relationships, giving back to their alma mater, promoting alumni-student interactions, aiding research, serving as a pool of professional talents for university students, encouraging students, especially their family and friends, to consider their university as a higher quality education provider. And due to public perception that the alumni are more reliable and understand the university's challenges, the alumni's positive sentiments and interactions can influence and will influence the community's recognition of the university. Arising from the foregoing, my clarion call at this occasion on all alumni associations, including you, our friends, is to say, come to the Macedonia of the Golden Gate through which we have all passed. And we are pleading with you that government in Nigeria, government anywhere cannot help us, but we have to help ourselves. And we're talking of endowment fund of universities. The Vice-Chancellor has mentioned the federal government lifting the embargo, or the decree, or do I say the edict, mandating all universities to key into the TSA is not acceptable. And we thank God that we have a president who listens. And we've taken the plea to him, and he has released us, or the universities. I want to pray, want to advise, want to counsel that henceforth, internally generated revenues of universities should improve, and particularly the University of Lagos. And this was, I want to appreciate the Vice-Chancellor and her management team. Ladies, you are taking over. when you look at the management, when you look up, the first time I came here, I said, oh, I've come to what the Yoruba people call Ilubini. The Vice Chancellor, the first female Vice Chancellor of this university, aided, not abetted, supported by 2 other female Vice Chancellors. Only Chuku is the only, is the odd man out. But what am I saying? You see, women, you are taking over in all the faculties. May God be with you. We came from wombs of women, and may God bless the wombs of our women, including my mother who has passed. So, we look forward to the day when a woman will be president of Nigeria. Because you are showing the signs, we are encouraging you. But we men, we have to look at ourselves, look inwards. But don't mind them. When it comes to the practical aspect, you are there. In engineering, in law, in business management, whatever. So don't be discouraged. You have a bright future. It is on that note that I want to plead with our federal government to please do something about salaries and wages and allowances of academia. It's very important. I thank the federal government, and particularly Mr. President, that has done something very tangible, very reasonable, very substantial about the packages of judges of our superior courts. By parity of reasoning, we are pleading with Mr. President, extend that to the academia. We pass through them. Our children pass through them. You pass through them. And the future of this country depends on them. And when you talk of DAPA syndrome, we cannot afford to allow it to continue without checking and checkmating it in the universities. We are feeling it here in the University of Lagos. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduating students and their parents once again. Always remember that you are ambassadors of this prestigious university. Strive to be ambassadors for positive change. You stand on the threshold of the future to mold and change the present and future generations. In place of inequality, champion justice. In terms of feud and aggression, whisper and echo peace. To those who are helpless, extend hands and hearts of kindness. And in the nearest future, when you reach the top as managers of men and women, always think of the legacies you will bequeath to humanity. Use your education to change the world, as admonished by that global citizen, Nelson Mandela. Always remember that your greatness in life will never be determined by the arrays of titles you hold or the depth of your wealth, but how impactful, how positive, how meaningful you have been to your neighbor, to yourself, to your immediate families, and to the world at large. And again, let me beckon to my colleagues in equity, the graduating students from the Faculty of Law. You are my colleagues in equity. May you be greater than me. Amen. And to all the beautiful souls here, management, sciences, and engineering, you'll be greater than all those who have trodden this path before you. God bless you. Good morning.
Chancellor, sir, I hereby invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculties of Arts, Environmental Sciences, faculties of law, engineering, and management sciences who have distinguished themselves by winning special prizes in the respective fields of study during the 2023-2024 session. Faculty of Engineering, Dean's Prize, 50,000 for the best all-round performance at the degree level, not below second-class upper division. In the faculty, Bade Kale Rafiu Adekoya. Head of Department's Prize. Head of Department's Prize for the various departments in the Faculty of Engineering. Biomedical Engineering, Lawal Ayobami Salim. Chemical Engineering, Orere Israel Ogene Fejiro. Civil and Environmental Engineering, Olaniyi Yusuf Ademola. Olaiwon Sofiat Moralake. Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Ewulemu Arthur Ikechukwu. Mechanical Engineering, Eyin. Surveying and Geoinformatics, Truscott Anita Olubukola. Systems Engineering, Onyewaku Chibueze Praise. Prizes instituted by individuals and corporate organizations for the Faculty of Engineering. Late Surveyor O. Adekunle Kukoyi Prize, 50,000 to the best graduating student in geodesy, Adeyemo Rahinat Adedoyin. New Era Foundation Prize, 50,000 cash and plaque to the best lucky. Professor Ayo Ogunye Scholarship Prizes. Dr. Ayowale Ogunye Scholarship of 150,000 to the best 400 level students in chemical engineering, Adewuyi Blessing Ayomide. Engineer Dr. Oluremilekun Olushoga Ogunlesi Prize. Personal computer laptop, Sophia Morolake. Professor Emeritus Harmon Ray Prize, 50,000 to the best student in chemical reaction engineering in the Orere Israel Ogene Fejiro. Adeniyi Akoni Engineering Scholarships Award, 100,000 scholarship to the best students registering at the faculty in the 100 level. Bolahon Azim Anyide. 100,000 to the best student at the 400 level. Adewuyi Blessing Ayomide. Salami Habib Folarin. Abubakar Shonibare Memorial Prize, 25,000 to the best overall graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering, Bade Kale Rafiu Adekoya. ECPM Engineers Award, 300,000 to the best overall graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering, Bade Kale Rafiu Adekoya. 175,000 to the best graduating student in mechanical engineering, Sunday Eyina Lucky. 175,000 to the best graduating student in chemical engineering, Orere Israel Ogene Fejiro. 175,000 to the best female graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering, Afolabi Temitope Amdalat and Fatunwase Esther Adeola. 100,000 academic grants. 100,000 academic grants to the student with the best academic performance at 100 level in petroleum and gas engineering. Fabayo Johnson Oladayo, Ihezuo Chigdal Goziem Priska. 100,000 academic grant to the student with the best academic performance at 200 level in the electrical and electronics engineering. Zosu Semako Enoch. 100,000 academic grants to the best female students with the best academic performance at 100 level in the Faculty of Engineering. Sumola Oluwabumi Elizabeth. Dr. Olumide Phillips Scholarship Award. 100,000 to each of 4 outstanding students at the 400 level in the Department of Chemical and Petroleum Engineering. Adewuyi Blessing Ayomide, Amaize Oluwaseyi Shemilore, Ike Okoro Chibuike Michael, Sunday Teresa Ogene Yoleme. Friends of Emeritus Distinguished Professor V.O.S. Olunloyo, prize of 100,000 to the best graduating student in systems engineering. Onyewaku Chibueze Praise. Late David Intekim Rex Prize, 250 engineering. 100,000 to the best graduating student in systems engineering. Onyewaku Chibueze Praise. Kayode Bewaji Foundation Academic Prize, 100,000 to the best graduating student in the Faculty of Engineering. Badekale Rafiu Adekoya. Professor Babatunde Ogunaike Prize, 50,000 for the best graduating chemical engineering student in instrumentation and control. Orere Israel Ogenefejiro. Fugro Nigeria Limited Scholarship Award, 250,000 to the selected best student from year 2 who has a minimum CGPA of 3.5 in the Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics. Adeogun Jamiu Boluwatife. 250,000 naira to the best student from year 3 who has a minimum CGPA of 3.5 in the Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics. Azubike Godswill Chinemerem. 250,000 to the selected best student from year 4 who has a minimum CGPA of 3.5 in the Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics. True Scott Anita Olubukola. Engineer Oludare Ogunlade Academic Prize, 50,000 to the best overall graduating student from the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Ewulem Arthur Ikechukwu. 50,000 to the best student in Modern Communication Systems. Ewulem Arthur Ikechukwu. 50,000 to the best student in Digital Signal Processing. Babatunde Barnabas Oluwaseyi. 50,000 to the best students in Introduction to Very Large-Scale Integration, VLSI Design. Jimo Abubakar Olawale. Dr. Folashodun Shonubi Prize for the best graduate of Sahara Group for the best graduating student in mechanical engineering.
1 million naira to Sunday Eyina Lucky. Zacchaeus Odunsi Prize, Sahara Group, for the best graduating students in civil engineering of 1 million naira. Olaniyi Yusuf Ademola, Olaiwon Sophia Morolake. Faculty of Law. Dean's Prize of 50,000 for the best all-round performance at the degree level. Ekocha Amarachi Jennifer. Late Professor Jelili Omotola Prize, Jennifer. Dr. Tessim Elias Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in land law. Adeyeye Ibukun Joshua. Senator Victor Undoma Egba Prize, 25,000 cash to the best overall graduating student in the Faculty of Law. Ekeocha Amarachi Jennifer. Late Honorable Justice Modupe Omo Ebo Prize, 100,000 for the best graduate student in conveyancing law. Areo Felix Anyotope. Abubakar Shonibare Memorial Prize, 25,000. UNILAG Law Class of 1997, class of 1997 alumni. Emeritus Professor Adedokun Adeyemi Cash Prize of 25,000 to the and practice of conveyancing in both semesters. Adeyeye Ibukun Joshua. Adeyeye Ibukun Joshua. Professor Taiwo Shikwiton SAN Academic Prize of 100,000 for the best student in law of evidence. Ekeocha Amarachi Jennifer. Unwanguma Peace Onye Kachuku. Dr. Tessim Elias Prize, Public International Law. Adeyemo Eniola Rachel. Felix Anyotope of Laws. Olaniyi Onyidamo of Laws. Olaniyi Onyidamola David. And Adeliyi Oluwafeyi Shayomi Victoria. The Babs Mobolaji Williams Prize, 100,000 for the best students in the final examinations in company law. Adeyeye Ibukun Joshua. Pastor Tunde Bakare Prize, 250,000 for the overall best graduating student in the Faculty of Law. Ekeocha Amarachi Jennifer. Ade Ipaye Prize for Revenue Law, 100,000 for the student with the best performance in Revenue Law, first and second semester aggregated. Idowu Glory Boluwatife. Dr. Titilola Obilade Prize, 100,000 for the best outstanding undergraduate student in JIL 211 and JI Prize. Overall best graduating student at the faculty, Emida Olamide Idris. Head of Departments Prize for the various departments in the faculty. Accounting, Emida Olamide Idris. Business Admin, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa. Finance, Odusanwo Fumilayo. Actuarial Science, Oyelami Abraham Obafemi. Insurance, Dabo Funke Dorcas. and Ekwerike Chiamaka Deborah. Employment Relations, Adenriale Zainab Damola. Prizes instituted by individuals and corporate organizations. The GOC UZ Group Limited Prize, 50,000 to each of the following. Best all-round in Management Sciences, Emida Olamide Idris. Best graduating student in Actuarial Science and Insurance, Oyelami Abraham Obafemi. Best graduating students in Finance, Odusanwo Fumilayo. Professor Edi Omoleyiwa Prize, 25,000 cash to the best student in Cost Accounting, Emida Olamide Idris. Dorothy Obiagele Prize, endowed by the Omoleyiwa family, 25,000 to the best graduating female student in the Faculty of Management Sciences, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa. Chief Poli Emenike Prize, 100,000 to the best graduating student in the Department of Business Administration, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa. Mrs. Obiamaka Emenike Memorial Cash Prize, 100,000 to the best graduating female student in the Department of Employment Relations and Human Resources Management, Adenriale Zainab Damola. Dr. Simon Sunday Arowomole Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in taxation, Emida Olamide Idris. Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry Prize, 200,000 cash prize to the best graduating student in entrepreneurship development, Sulaiman Abdullahi Okpeyemi. Professor Wole Adewumi Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in management of financial institutions, Odusanwo Fumilayo. Institute of Chartered Accountants Nigeria Prize, 50,000 to the best graduating student in accounting, Emida Olamide Idris. Ogunkanmi Adetunji Trust Fund Prize, 100,000 to the best graduating student in the Department of Actuarial Science and Insurance, Oyelami Abraham Obafemi. Professor Tayo Fashonyi Prize, 25,000 cash prize to Ayomide Favor. Dr. Erastus Akingbola Prize, 250,000 to the best graduating student in BSc Finance, Odusanwo Fumilayo. Dr. Mrs. Antonia Tolulope Akingbola Prize, 200,000 to the best graduating female student, 1,000 to the best graduating female students in the Faculty of Management Sciences, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa. The late Mr. C.Y. Ikemefuna Memorial Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in Comparative Industrial Relations, Abari Ololade. Mr. Wole Oshin Academic Prize, 25,000 to the best graduating student in insurance, Debo Funke Dorcas and Ekwerike Chiamaka Deborah. The late Chief T.A. Odutola Annual Prize, 250,000 to the best graduating student in business administration, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa. Mr. Olalekan Ajishafe Academic Prize, Yo Olugbemi Educational Trust Foundation Prizes, Pa Ezekiel Olutade Olugbemi Prize of 25,000 to the best graduating student in finance, Odusanwo Fumilayo. Bayo Olugbemi Prize of 50,000 to the best graduating student in the Faculty of Management Sciences, Emida Olamide Idris. Solomon Olusegun Ojo Academic Prizes, Chief Samuel Olayiwola Ojo Prize of 70,000 to the best overall graduating student in accounting, Emida Olamide Idris. Solomon Olusegun Ojo Prize of 40,000 for the graduating student in accounting department with the highest score in advanced accounting, Emida Olamide Idris. Olabisi Adebowale Serrano Academic Prize, 40,000 to the best graduating student in public sector accounting, Ayeide Fortune Deberuje, Ashore Ayomide Favor. SBG Insurance Brokers Prize, 250,000 to the best graduating insurance student in the Department of Actuarial Science and Insurance, Debo Funke Dorcas, Ekwerike Chiamaka Deborah. The Alaja Moronroti Dosumo Prize, 100,000 for the best female student in the final business administration examination, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa, Pa is Idris. Professor Rashid Ojikutu Prize, 100,000 for the best student in business statistics, Solomon Tobiloba Mary, Oluwatomi Singh Temiloluwa Patience. Mr. Wale Oshin Academic Prize, Ade Odunsi Prize, Sahara Group, 1 million naira for the best graduating student in the Department of Finance, Odusanwo Fumilayo. Kola Adeshino Prize, Sahara Group, 1 million naira for the best graduating student in the Department of Business Administration, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa. Dr. John Falegon Prize, Sahara Group, 1 million naira for the best graduating student in the Department of Actuarial Science, Oyelami Abraham Obafemi. University of Lagos Women's Society Endowment Prize, 50,000 to the best
indicated on the relevant pages of the 55th Convocation Order of Proceedings. The accounts of prize winners will be credited and they will receive alerts. Chancellor, sir, who have qualified for the bachelor's degree of the university in the 2023-2024 session. Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Professor Samson Adeosun.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Engineering who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university in the 2023-24 session, those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy. May I request the graduating students of the various departments in the Faculty of Engineering who are present and whose names appear on pages 106 to 109 of the 55th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up, doff their caps, and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science in various disciplines in the Faculty of Engineering. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves in the first-class honors degree to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Department of Biomedical Engineering, Lawan Ayobami Salim. Department of Chemical Engineering, Adenusi Olamilekan Oluwabusayo. Adetumbi Peace Adegboyega. Joseph Farouk Olade. Egberongbe Amin Olatubosun. Makinde Sodiq Temileyin. Ononak Ejihe. Orire Israel Ogene Fijero. Orimoloye Arabide Desola. Salao Abdul Sodbo Korede. Department of Civil Engineering, Alabi Sherif Eniola. Ese Isaac Gechuku. Mustafa Emmanuel Semilore. Olagunju Olushola Gideon. Olaiwon Sophia Moraleke. Olani Yusuf Ademola. Raji Mustafa Ademola. Department of Computer Engineering, Olaide Mariam Oluwatusin. Olusonya Oluwatobi Joseph. Oyawale Oluwadamiola and Oluwapo. Ude Chidera Ebenezer. Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Agbaoye Adedeji Oluwatobi. Babatunde Barnabas Oluwaseyi. Ewulim Ato Ikechuko. Fatuashe Esther Adeola. Nwaize Daniel Chinedu. Olagbero Adeiti Oluwaseun. Olasukanmi Daniel Temiloluwa. Patrick Delight Kechuku. Department of Mechanical Engineering, Adeleye Kayode Stephen. Akinladejo Emmanuel Akinola. Elutobe Efesino Makati. Folayan Mercy Bolanle. Iloba Pascal Ewelikem. Kasim Temitope Quadri. Okehidi Chiamaka Deborah. Oko Savior Adam. Okonko Chiamaka Stevani. Oladapo Daniel Abayomi. Olarewaju Kudus Olawale. Olayode Fefo Oluwatobi. Omotuyi Adeola Abiodun. Sadeko Daniel Damilare. Sunday Eyina Loki. Ukwebu Chukwu Dinika Victor. Department of Metallurgical and Materials Engineering, Ihuwa Emmanuel Chimele. Department of Petroleum and Gas Engineering, Adeniji Emmanuel Ayola. Afolabi Temitope Amudalat. Agbabwilo Chibude Gerard. Akiniyi Abdulaziz Akinyele. Anyanwo Kelechi Blessing. Badekale Rafiu Adekoya. Erujowa NS Iyanu. Chitu Ismail Abiodun. Department of Surveying and Geoinformatics, Adeyemo Rahinat Adedoyin. Clement Benjamin Olaoluwa. Elliot Adojo Judith Okemuti. Ilori Olusegun. Olayemi Adewale Isheoluwa. Transport Anita Olubukola. Department of Systems Engineering, Oyenweku Chibueze. Praise.
Thank you. International School, University of Lagos Band. Thank you so much. Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Law, Professor Abiola Sonny, SAN.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Law who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university in the 2023-2024 session, those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy. May I request the graduating students of the Faculty of Law who are present and whose names appear on pages 113 to 114 of the 55th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up, doff their caps, and remain standing until they are admitted to their degrees by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Laws.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves in first-class honors degree to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Adeyeye Ibukun Joshua, Ekeocha Amarachi Jennifer, Shogade Victoria Adedoyi.
Chancellor, sir, I now call on the Dean, Faculty of Management Sciences, Professor Abdulhamid Sulaiman.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Management Sciences who have successfully completed their degree examinations in the university in the 2023-2024 session. Those present, those online, and those who are unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy. May I request the graduating students of the various departments in the Faculty of Management Sciences who are present and whose names appear on pages 118 to 122 of the 55th Convocation Order of Proceedings to stand up, doff their caps, and remain standing until they are admitted to their degree by the Chancellor.
By the authority of Senate, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science in various disciplines in the Faculty of Management Sciences. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I would like to invite the graduating students who have distinguished themselves in first-class honors degree to come forth for recognition by the Chancellor. Department of Accounting, Adeshina Wasiu Kayode, Adeyola Olaifa Shola, Ayede Fortune Daberuje, Akinola Shekiola Ann, Amuta Abigail Ada, Anifoshe Chidima Patience, Anima Shaun Hassan Olamide, Ayantuji Rashid Uriyomi, Babalola Peace Damilola, Shukun Yerenwa Esther Chioma, Davis Joseph Toby, Dosumi Kehinde Omolara, Ede Emmanuel Asuka, Edobo Increase Osareme, Emida Olamide Idris, Erota Oluwapelumi Solomon, Fatunla Toluwanimi Emmanuel, Ahmad Nafisat Omowumi, Karim Akande, Mohammed Aisha Omolola, Momo Happiness Ofuji, Nkwala Amarashi Favor, Nnachi Chukwu Emeka Jacob, Nafiu Lekan Kudos, Nwana Ogechi Favor, Obadairo Faith Olaoluwa, Ogunmona Eniola Oluwafiyi Kemi, Oguntodu Ayomide Grace, Ojori Boluwatife Janet, Okeowo Omotolani Enitan, Okesanya Felicia Oluwatosin, Okpala Charles Ngona, Ola Onipekun Olakunle Emmanuel, Omosuyi Elijah Shegun, Onipede Toluwalase Deborah, Onyedum Jessica Munashi Soga, Okpanide David Iyanolua, Oji Geoffrey Chukwudi, Osegbe Precious Ndidi Amaka, Pedro Abdurrahman Olanriwaju, Quadri Abiola Biliamin, Seidu Wahab Uriade, Sulaiman Raulat Omotoyosi, Ugochukwu Nnamdi Emmanuel, Ukpowe Testimony Ejiro, Department of Actuarial Science and Insurance, Actuarial Science, Adefolu Somaya Mudupe Oluwa, Akimbo Oluwapelumi Akintobi, Akpotoma Favor Ewanuse, Anulogo Ebuka Emmanuel, Ezekiel Olufemi James, Famosa Alamin Bolaniwa, Ibrahim Esther Omalade, Ibrahim Rofiat Olamide, Idou Paul Boluwatife, Kamil Abibat Lamide, Kamil Abibat Lamidi Abdul Kudus Olawale, Ojo Tobiloba Miracle, Oke Abisoye Marilyn, Okonko Rita Uchechi, Oladun Joyi Prince Adeola, Olaleye Priscilla Oluwaseyitan, Ola Osebikan Adejoke Zainab, Ola Osebikan Peter Tosin, Oyelami Abraham Obafemi, Oyenuga Ayomikun Emmanuel. Insurance, Akinola Gideon Olumide, Alao Olajide Bill Gates, Aroyeun Damilola Deborah, Bamigboye Alimat Busayo, Dabo Funke Dorcas, Ikwerike Chiamaka Deborah, Fasanya Oluwasegun Joseph, Nwaka Chidinma Anastasia, Department of Business Administration, Adegboye Daniel Erioluwa, Adelaja Olalade Olamide, Adewale Temitomi Mamawa, Adeyanju Adeyemi Samuel, Agbotian Martha Ifeyiwa, Ayegbi Roju Adenike Sarah, Anifowose Abibat, Fagbenro Nafisat Alaba, Falade Ayomiposi Fumilayo, Moses Tofunmi Ayomide, Okemeziem Chidumebi Favor, Omisanya Zainab Boluatife, Popola Ayodotun Moses, Rabiu Mubarak Olawale, Salaudin Faidat Ajike, Salimonu Abdulmalik Folorunsho, Sani Farouk Olawale, Sulaiman Abdullahi Opeyemi, Yusuf Amotule Ak Abisola, Department of Finance, Adekunle Tobiloba Femi, Adeoye Rachel Aderunke, Ajewole Oluwasayo Tosin, Akinbode Nafisat Bisola, Babalola Olamide Abidemi, Bakari Jariyat Titilayo, Edward Solomon Keji, Emelogu, Shukwanzam Esin, Isaac Ayomide Bukola, Isidori Benjamin Ogene, Kolaole Esther Damilola, Lade Jobi Gbemisola Kismot, Ndebu Ndidi Amaka Winifred, Obe John Jejelaye, Odusanwo Oluwafunmilayo Opeyemi, Ogundokun Francis Ayomide, Ogunfunmilayo Rukayat Abisola, Oguntoye Temilola Salam, Ojeboye Barakat Temitope, Ojekunle Rotimi Tobi, Olajide Tomilola Christiana, Olatunji Omorotola Adisat, Olubi Susanna Adeola, Onibon Oje Taiwo Samuel, Onyemeluke Bradon Obioma, Oseni Aishat Mogbonju Bola, Oyekunle Samuel Oluwadamilari, Samuel Ayodele George. Department of Industrial Relations and Personnel Management, Aderinale Zainab Damola, Akin Sheloyin Opeyemi Oluwadamilola, Macaulay Oladejo Michael, Uje Favor Akpaofafa, Umo Andifon Natasha.
Thank you very much, ISL Band. It is my pleasure to invite the best graduating students in the humanities to come forth for recognition and presentation of plaque by the Chancellor.
It is with great pleasure to award you the best graduating student in the humanities at the 55th Convocation Ceremonies on this day, 15th January 2025. We are very proud of you.
If the parents of Emida are Chancellor, sir, it is my pleasure to invite the University of Lagos Alumni President Worldwide, Engineer Ifeoluwa Oyedele, Fellow Academy of Engineering, to administer the Alumni Pledge.
Chancellor, sir. The Pro-Chancellor, Chief Oluwole Olanipekun, CFR, SAN, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mrs. Folashade Ogunshola, OON, FAS, all the Deputy Vice-Chancellors here present, all the Principal Management staff here present, Deans, Heads of departments, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, parents of the graduating students, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2022. I'm sure you got the message. You know, I'm going to get into trouble here now. Because when the Pro-Chancellor stood up to talk, he said, he spoke directly to the law students because he's a senior advocate of Nigeria, former chairman, body of benchers. But I stand here as a fellow of the Academy of Engineering. And I do not have the power to overturn what he has said. But I know that from Genesis 1, chapter 1, the first attribute that God demonstrated is engineering. And in doing that, the first creation that he did was in electricity. I leave you to conclude on that. And choosing the words of the Pro-Chancellor, I say to you that one day, many of you will be fellows of the Academy of Engineering. And in fact, some of you will be president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I speak to the lives of all of you, that you will be greater than us. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, The significance of today in your journey cannot be overemphasized. A day where the world stands still as we commemorate the successful completion of your degrees. Today, you can finally say the tussle was worth the hassle. On behalf of the National Executive Council and the entire members of the University of Lagos Alumni Association, I say hearty congratulations to you, to your families, and your various faculties. I'm filled with immense pride and joy to stand before you today to formally welcome you into the fold of our prestigious alumni. I can still remember the day of my own convocation many years ago. In this same hallowed chamber, alongside friends and classmates, filled with dreams and aspirations, our great university was and is still a foundation for growth, for education, and lifelong friendships. Dear great Akokites, you took on the difficulties that came your way with sheer grit, a major ingredient of success. Welcomed new ideas with open minds, and you won. From rigorous study to innovative exploration and service to community, your contributions in one way or another left an unforgettable mark on this institution. As alumni of the University of Lagos, there are some unique facts about us. We have some of the most notable alumni in the entire world. The Pro-Chancellor is a living example of such people. The Chief Justice of the Federation is another one. The Chief of Staff to the President is another one. The Honorable Minister of Education is another one. The Inspector General of Police is another one. Must I go on? Our network is therefore a formidable community, and we recognize the power that we wield. Permit me to give you an example. You recall that in 2012, there was an attempt to change the name of our university. This bid was staunchly rejected by our association, which at the time was presided over by Professor Olaide Abbas, OON. And our campaign to oppose the unwelcome decision was successfully championed by a group of patriots and led by our current chairman of the council, Chief Wole Olanipekun, SAN, CFR. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly join me in applauding these heroes. Our network traverses the globe, and we are known for our brilliance and refinement. This is the impressive group you are today striding into. The dichotomy between the academia and the industry is shrinking every day. The role of the academia is increasing and has become more significant as it must now partner government, industry, and the community. Those of you who attended the convocation lecture will have learned a lot, and I urge all of you graduates to please get a copy of that lecture and read it over and over again. The university has become key agents in the creation and transfer of knowledge towards human development in the 21st century. This works both ways and deepens synergy as the industry applies the result of research to the advancement of the society. As you progress into the real world, please make the following your watchword. Give every encounter your best shot. You never know which one will launch you into greatness. Seek perfection, seek excellence, but above all, seek what is good. To the faculty and staff of the University of Lagos, and I refer specifically to the principals, officers of the university led by the indefatigable Madam Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the principal officers, the deans, the heads of departments, the lecturers, the non-academic staff, including the junior staff. I want to thank you most sincerely on behalf of these freshly minted Akokites for your dedication to duty. I'm confident that you continue to give those coming behind the same kind of service that will make them look forward to returning to their alma mater for the unique experience that they will remember fondly and be inspired for their enthusiastic return to give back to our university as they progress in life. As I round off my speech, I would like to leave you with a quote I've heard time and again. Graduation is not an end, it is a beginning. Greatest Hawkeyes, the world awaits your brilliance. Always remember to stay connected with your alma mater and remember us when you get to your kingdoms. I therefore urge all the graduating students to please be upstanding as we take the alumni pledge. When I say I, you will therefore repeat that after me and mention your first name and your surname. I do solemnly pledge as a proud alumnus of the University of Lagos to conduct myself in a manner befitting my status and in the best traditions of distinguished alumni before me, be and remain a most worthy ambassador, upholding the best in human values and employing distinctive skills and competencies to create value in all my pursuits and endeavors for the sustained progress. The shouts of rejoicing will never cease from your homes. Great Hawkeyes. You can see that engineering came first. Great Hawkeyes. Great Hawkeyes. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. Thank you and God bless you all.
Thank you once again, International School University of Lagos Band. It is my pleasure to invite the Chancellor to dissolve the Assembly.
I hereby declare the congregation closed.
Permit me to invite the Imam of the University of Lagos Mosque, Professor Tajuddin Yusuf, for the closing prayer.
The Assembly will rise when the national anthem is played. Thereafter, the Chancellor's procession will leave in reverse order, preceded by the maize and followed by other processions. The Assembly will remain standing until the procession has left the auditorium.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Oh Allah, we thank you for making today's convocation ceremony a success. Grant the graduates success, wisdom, resilience as they embark on new journey in their lives. Bless the university, the leadership, and all those who appreciate knowledge and innovation. Forgive us our shortcomings. Make tomorrow's program and the rest proceedings of our convocation ceremony a success and safeguard the lives of every one of us here today. Accept our prayers, forgive our shortcomings, and shower your peace and mercy on all of us. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wassalamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Thank you very much.
Shall we rise for the first stanza of the national anthem?
Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians old and proud to serve our sovereign monarch.